I think the audio should be good. I'll check it in just a second. We're only half an hour late today. I've done worse. Although I had a valid reason, so. Okay, we're set up in Discord, so I'm just going to check the audio's all good, and then we will be ready to get rocking and rolling. All right, let's see here. One, two, three, four. Okay, the audio sounds good. So, yeah, we'll get started. And while we stream, my final mock draft is currently uploading. It's going to be today's upload for both channels. We are closer to 5. No, we're even. It's equal to 5 as it is 4. Cardinals Niners, yes, sir. That's the game today. Devontae Smith should be a Raven. Blame EA for not letting you trade injured players. That's not my rule. I don't have a problem with injured players getting traded. All right, who's the home team? The Niners are. Siri, give me a number between 1 and 2. 2. So, the Niners. All right, normally I would let everybody pick their jerseys, and I know that both the Niners and the Cardinals are here, but I do have a special request. It's 4:30. I know, but we started at 4:30, so it was even when I started it. Now it's closer to 5, yes, but... So my request for the jerseys, since these two teams have been rivals in the past OFLs, I feel like it's only right that we wear the classic jerseys. The cool red ones for the Niners and the All Blacks with the... Where are the All Blacks? There we go. The All Blacks with the shiny helmet for the Cardinals. Or wait, no, we want to do all white for the Niners. Yes. Yeah, I think we should. I feel like we got all white has got to be the move. So normally I would let everybody pick their jerseys, but I feel like we have to for tradition. And these are two fire jersey combos. It's not like I'm making you guys wear poop. This looks good. So here we go, Week 6 action in the NFC West. The 3-2 49ers take on the 2-3 Arizona Cardinals. The Niners have won 3 in a row. Jordan Love has been actually not terrible this year. As for the Cardinals, they are looking to get back on the win column, send both of these teams to 500. Wanted to be all black. Yeah, but we can't have both teams wearing all black. I realized that you can have both teams wearing colors, but both teams in black would have just been weird. That would have been a fun experiment, though, to have everybody wear all black. But yeah, that would be that'd be fun for about 2 minutes, and then it would be hell the rest of the game because we wouldn't know who's on what team. Never seen this matchup before? Nope, never. All right, so the Cardinals are going to start the ball, so we get to look at Tua turn the ball over and the Arizona Cardinals. Why is Arizona... What? Why are they wearing white? Okay, hold on. We're 3 seconds in. I feel like we're allowed to restart. Does everybody agree? I could have sworn I had it saved to have them wear black. That doesn't make sense. Okay. Nothing eventful happened. So I think it's fair that we can restart. We don't want both teams wearing white. We want the Niners to wear white. Yes. It's the alternate ones. No. Okay. Madden was glitching last time. It said the black ones were the alternate and those ones were this one. So that's why it was doing that. Because Madden was being mean. Again, blame EA for our problems, not me. Hashtag EA sucks. I'm not going to disagree. We all hate EA. I just hate EA less because EA is nice to me. Well, it was nice to me. Now it's not. Now it doesn't like me. But EA used to be nice to me, and then I became the Vikings, and then, poof. Not this year. Imagine being stressed for tonight. That's what makes it fun, though. Like, I'm excited, but I'm also, like, super stressed. I have not been able to concentrate all day. I could not do anything in school. I literally could not. This is all I could think about. I can't believe it's only 3.5 hours, or I guess 4 hours, because they're going to, take forever. The Jags aren't even going to be on the clock until, at the earliest, like 8:20. They're going to use the whole 10 minutes. It's going to be another 3 minutes waiting them to announce the pick. So we're not going to have our pick announced until like 8:45. But, yeah, I'm excited. I'm worried. I don't think we can really mess up unless we pick a quarterback with either of our two picks. Because, as I've said, I would be shocked if this pick at 2 is not Hutchinson or Thibodeau. And those are the two guys I'd be happy with. George Pickens is going to go 20 picks before you guys. George Pickens might go closer to 1 than Cleveland's first pick. If George, I guess I can't really say anything because Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah fell to you guys in the middle of the second round last year. So, with Cleveland's luck in recent years, you don't really know. But, yeah, George Pickens is going 1 before that. George Pickens is going to probably have the contract signed by the time Cleveland picks. But if Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah can fall to 50-something last year, then I guess I can't throw it out of the equation. The Cardinals quarterback is Tua, yeah. They have all the Alabama guys. Tua, Najee, Devontae Smith, even though Devontae is hurt and was supposed to be traded, if not for his injury. Yeah, I was watching Brett's mock today. There's certainly some bold takes, but I respect that he sticks to his guns. Even if he's a little lower on Thibodeau, which I don't love because there's a good shot Thibodeau's going to be on my team in about 4 hours. But I like that he doesn't, stick into, not necessarily pure pressure, but I guess the consensus. But Evan Caddy over Thibodeau is bold. It's very bold. I don't agree, but I recognize the rationale where he's coming from with it. You would draft Hutchinson first. I think I've said there's 4 guys the Jags should consider. You're not going to pick any of them. I've always said it should be Hutch, Thibodeau, Ekwonu, who I would pick personally, or Evan Neal. Yeah, Arizona's backup quarterback is Wentz, but he's been hurt since last year. Yeah, Brett said Herbert was going to be bad, but not everyone gets everything right. I give draft analysts a ton of benefit of the doubt because it's hard to always be right, and even if you have bold predictions on 10 players, at least one of them is going to be wrong. So that's just how it works. So I feel like draft analysts get a bad rap. They can predict 10 bold predictions, 8 of them come true, but everyone's going to go after them for the 2 misses. That's just how it works. So that's why I don't go after some of those analysts, even if some of them I strongly disagree with. Nick Adams. I enjoyed reading both of Nick Adams' mock drafts. Those were fun. I would pay good money to see Nick Adams as an analyst during the draft. He would just be humorous. He would throw a fit when Kayvon Thibodeau's picked in the top 5, and I would be here for it. Hutchinson has a great motor and gives you 100%. Yeah, but I don't think people realize that Kayvon Thibodeau was also a high-effort guy. I mean, he was playing with an ankle injury all year. So I've always said the Thibodeau character question marks are stupid. So I'm not worried about them at all. I think he'd be a good fit in our locker room, and that's why I think there's a very real possibility that Kayvon Thibodeau is a Lion. And if he is, as soon as the jersey's on the market, I'm getting it. Nick Adams nailed the Jets pick, though. He did. He definitely did. I bet he'd let that guy date his daughter. I don't know if he has a daughter, but if he does, he was probably advocating for that. Probably not making it because you're going to MetLife. All good, Chief. Have fun. That's going to be an awfully depressing atmosphere. I mean, you have the Jets and Giants fans who have 4 picks in the top 10 and are just waiting for their teams to hurt them again. But both of those teams are in very good positions to hit. So, unless they do something really stupid, I would be surprised if either of those teams get low grades for me. Jordan Davis, 4'8", 340 pounds. I mean, he's a specimen. I don't know how much value he can bring as a pass rusher, which is why I wouldn't pick him in the top 10. But he can turn around a run defense. So he's definitely a physical beast. But I don't know how much he can provide as a pass rusher. In this league, you need pass rushers. So that's my question with Jordan Davis. Is your Ridley trade stupid, or the one for your own first-round pick? I don't really have a problem with that. I guess it would have been a little bit better if you had been able to get Devontae Smith, but you guys have 2 first-round picks now. So I don't have a problem with it. Dumpster fire tonight. Oh, my goodness. Those are going to be some fun reactions. I'm excited, like, tomorrow when I'm, like, done watching the draft, like, the morning, like, just going through everybody's reactions of their picks, particularly the bad ones. It's going to be fun. Going to a draft party tomorrow. Nice. How do we feel about John Vincent being the number 81? I know a thing or two about good wide receivers wearing the number 81. So, these are the Giants and Jets for the definition of stupid. I don't disagree, but I like Joe Douglas with the Jets. I like this new regime with the Giants. So, I feel like they're in positions to be turning it around. The only problem is they're the Jets and the Giants. So, I don't really know. Can't wait to see Jahan Dotson and Darian Kendrick, the Eagles, tonight. Don't throw Dotson with Darian Kendrick. That's mean. That's mean to Jahan Dotson. Who do I think the best receiver in the draft is? I think it's Garrett Wilson, but it's close. I think Jameson Williams is right on his tail. I think they're both awesome. Oh, here's a nice run from Chubb. You love Joe Douglas. He was treated bad with it. I cannot speak when he was with you guys. I feel like Douglas really knows what he's doing. He's had a few moves that have been, like, really questionable with the Jets, but I feel like for the most part he's done a good job. Like, I really disagreed with the Elijah Vera Tucker trade-up last year. I feel like that was a mistake. Oh, damn, nice catch. But I feel like overall he's done a good job. So now that they're what? With Douglas's 3rd draft now, I think this is? Now it's time for the Jets to start turning a corner. They've made good moves in free agency. Now it's time for them to start winning games. I would expect the Jets probably will take a receiver. I don't think it's a guarantee. But based on how the board plays out, there's a good shot they will. Chances are one of Garrett Wilson, Jameson Williams, who's my guess, and Drake London will be on the Jets. One of those guys is not like the other. Damn, Nick is still salty. He is still salty. Jameson's going to be an Eagle. There's been plenty of rumors of the Eagles liking him. I don't think he falls to 15. I think he would have to be a trade-up, but it's possible. Him and Devontae Smith would be a lot of fun, and we'll get to see who knows their stuff. I want to see how many people are going to be like, oh, the Alabama guys back together, teammates once more, when they were never actually teammates because Jameson Williams was at Ohio State before last year. Who do I think will be the Patriots pick? A pick I've had them go with recently a lot is Zion Johnson. I don't know if he falls to 21, but if he does, that'll make a lot of sense. He would be the perfect Shaq Mason replacement. As we wrap up the first quarter, 7-7. I think Jameson probably said that. What is he going to say? No? But Jameson Williams with the Eagles will be a lot of fun. I'm not going to lie. As long as Hurts can throw it far enough to reach him. Johnson is a guard from Boston College. He is really good. If the Patriots pick Zion Johnson at 21, put it this way, I think that'd be a really good pick. They could go linebacker. They've been heavily linked to Quay Walker. If Devin Lloyd is there, he would be a good pick. Maybe they go DB. Maybe they go receiver. Said he'd like to play for them, but he said the Eagles told him they want to draft him. Okay. I think Nick Adams has New England picking Slade Baldwin. There you go, Nick. Nick Adams knows ball, just for that. Hurts sucks. We're trading him in 2 firsts for the second pick. Well, what if the team with the second pick doesn't want him? If he sucks, why would they want him? And what if it's a team that doesn't need a quarterback? Ravens pick Zion Johnson. I mean, that's possible. They could use another interior offensive lineman. I don't think he goes that high. I think he's good enough to go that high. But I'd be surprised if he went in the top half of the first round. Although if he did, I wouldn't really have a problem with it. Come to think of it, you don't really think Fields used Ridley that much. Well, I guess that makes the trade worthwhile. Why didn't they go for it? Probably because it's too early. And I mean, it was a 4th and short, but I don't really blame them. Oh, that's why they didn't go for it, because they're going to get it right back. Welcome to Jordan Love's Turnover Pastry Shop. How can I help you? Micah Hyde wants a big serving of a interception. So, he picks them off, and the Cardinals get it right back. Ravens picking Carson Strong. They need a real quarterback, more like Joe Flacco. They're missing Joe Flacco. Nick Adams, 2022. Lions want Darius Slay from me. I'll take Darius Slay back. We got to bring Quandre Diggs back, too. We got to bring the band back together. Tua with a deep shot. Wow, you don't normally see Tua with an overthrow. That's rare. But Will needed a top receiver, and 2 yards per carry from Henderson proved that J.K. Dobbins was needed. Well, you're not wrong, although that's going to be a high draft pick, but you guys have a chance to win some games this year, so I don't think it's a terrible idea. Hopefully the Giants suck and you can get a number... I mean, if the Giants suck and that pick is in the top 5, I don't think you're trying to get a number 2 receiver. If you're picking a receiver, you got to hope you can get someone who can be a wide receiver 1 type talent, even though you do have DJ Moore, who probably will be the better receiver on your team for a while, but I'm not picking Chris Olave in the top 5. What happens if you return to the Cardinals for OFL 22? Well, that's impossible because we're already in OFL 22. I assume you meant 23. But in that case, that would be interesting. Anyone want Tua? All I hear is crickets. Ridley will just gamble. I wonder what's on Calvin Ridley's draft parlay tonight. Wonder if he has Atlanta picks my replacement on it somewhere. That'd be funny. Third and 6. If only Ridley didn't gamble, he slipped right through your fingertips. Yeah, but you might have dodged a bullet, because if you would have traded a first-round pick, you would have never made that deal with New Orleans. So, although I don't think Ridley was getting traded for a 1, but even so, I think the Eagles dodged a bullet. I mean, Ridley's good, but he's not that young. He's 28. Is he 28 already? He might be. He's at least 27. He might be 28. He's sneaky old. Okay, he turns 28 in December, so he's 27. If a first-round pick was going to be in that trade, then they dodged a bullet. What a weird play. Huh. Should just give KJ... I mean, KJ Hamler's cool. So, I guess. Cardell and JT and Mitch at quarterback. What a great QB room. I was looking away from the screen that play. I was expecting some sort of touchdown, but I guess that's for one time when I don't look away from the screen, nothing happens. After seeing Tua launch a bomb off his back foot, okay, I'm keeping him. Imagine if Tua realized, like, after every throw, his coach changes whether he wants to keep him or not. 1 second, he's the franchise savior. Another second, he's being put on a throne. If only someone could guard I mean, covering DeAndre Hopkins is easier said than done. So... what Brian Flores did with him, you're right. You're not lying there. You're definitely not lying. Oh, look at that move. Okay, Tua. Unpopular opinion, Rams will repeat this season. I would hope you're right, even though it'll mess up our draft pick again. I have a narrative to push. So, the more Stafford rings, the better. Mitch, Cardell, JT, Cam, Way, and, of course, the classic Josh Allen playoff game. How could we forget that? That was a fun moment. That one playoff game is why I'm never employing Josh. Yeah, but Josh Allen's good now. What if you have an opportunity to get him for, like, nothing? Unpopular opinion, but Will's a top 10 quarterback in 2. I mean, it's possible. There's a shot. I don't know if I'd say it's likely, but there's a shot. I could see it, yeah. Cardinals are going to have to settle for the field goal. They will take the lead, however, assuming they make the kick. I'd rather have been nothing over Josh Allen. Damn. You don't want anyone named Josh? Okay, so if you were to get the Josh Allen pass rusher, I could take him off your hands. Possibly. To a cut. Yeah, what about the pass rusher? What if he's on your team? He doesn't have to do anything with the other Josh Allen other than the fact that they have the same name. Jordan Love has not been that bad today other than the interception. He's been all right. I wouldn't say he's been good, but he's been adequate. We'll say adequate. The edge rusher, Josh Allen, can get off my team. I'll take him if you're offering. I know he's not on your team, but I'll still take him. What if there's this 99 demigod who's 99 at everything in the draft class and you have the first pick, but his name is Josh Allen? Would you pick him? As the Cardinals get the sack, they'll force the punt. 40-ish seconds and 2 timeouts. Do you think they're going to have enough time to score? Maybe. Okay, maybe not with that punt. Will it stop at the 1? Oh, not quite. Who even has the edge? Josh Allen? I think the Broncos do. I'm pretty sure. So you beat Josh Allen in the playoffs last year. There you go. Do you really got to take another? I mean, you don't need pass rush, though. Will Anderson and Kayvon Thibodeau is pretty good. So, I would say your best bet is probably elsewhere. And with Madden, I mean, one rookie's not going to turn around a team, but if certain guys develop, who knows? And we might be lucky to get injured every week. Yeah, what about 99 injury, 99 stamina, 99 toughness? What if he has all that? I mean, Jabari Achebe has 94 injury, and he gets hurt every week he plays, so I guess that's no guarantee. $18 seconds and no timeouts. This is definitely not enough time. Yeah, they're just going to run the ball. Okay, so that'll wrap up our first half. You'd rather Nick Adams? Yes. The Niners open up with the ball. So this could go any which way this second half. So we've gotten treated to a pretty good game. Wonder if there's any new rumors within the past hour, because I have not been on Twitter recently since probably 3 o'clock. So Texans are expected to get in the mix for Jimmy Garoppolo and Baker Mayfield per The Athletic. That's something. Time to DM EA having Tim Anderson giving them a bird. Yes. Oh, nice hit. Damn. He popped him. Per JFA Football, the Jaguars' decision on the number 1 pick is coming down to the wire. You idiots have had 4 months and you don't know? They've had 4 months to make their pick. We're down to 4 hours and they don't know. There's no way that's true. There's no way that's true. They have to know. Rumor, Lions want Karlaftis over Hutchinson. If Nick Adams were to influence, Hutchinson would have been off the board. If it's up to Nick Adams, Hutchinson would be the first pick to the Jaguars. Assuming he can't pick Tim Tebow. Adams loves Karlaftis more. Well, hopefully he's not in our draft room then. Because otherwise that would be not ideal. The 49ers punter is... Don't they have Matt Ariaza? In that case, then yes, the punt god is gold. It's going to be so much fun tomorrow when Matt Ariaza gets picked in the 3rd round. It's Trent Baalke. It's probably true. Yeah, but how can you have 4 months to decide, and with 4 hours, not even more, 3 hours left, you still don't know who your pick is? There's no way that's true. There's no way. That just blows my mind. So who do we think? Well, there are a number of players the Browns could take because it depends on who's on the board. And every year there's always guys who you're like, why are they here? Every year there's surprise players who fall out of the first round. In my 7th-round mock the other day, I had them getting Treylon Burks, which no one's ever had him go that late. Will London go 0-6? I mean, London's not very good. Someone betted $75 at Jack Cohn as the first quarterback drafted. How much would they win? Like $75 million? I mean, I get that it's a high reward, but I probably wouldn't bet more than about 15 cents on that. Brian Kelly got the LSU job, silly, not the Houston job. Houston is in Houston Texans, not. It's definitely... Even a garbage organization has to know, though. I don't know how you could not know. It just doesn't make sense to me. It's about 18 grand. Yeah, that's not worth a $75 bet. Both offenses had really good first drives. There hasn't been much offense since. That was a pretty bad throw. Good read, but bad throw. Saying the Jets would be crazy not to take Jameson at 10. Well, spoiler alert for my mock draft today. They did not pick Jameson at 10 because they did a little dancing around the board to get him. But, yeah, even though I have Garrett Wilson graded higher, I think Jameson Williams is the receiver that makes the most sense for the Jets. So, yes, they probably would be crazy not to pick him. Yeah, Balky likes Walker, the owner likes Hutchinson, and Peterson likes Ekwonu. That's the rumor I saw. But I feel like you would have to have it figured out by now. I mean, are you guys that inept to... I guess it's the Jags, but still. AFC North football on the West Coast. This is a punt battle. This was made for Matt Ariaza. Thibodeau's not falling, though. He's going at 2. So, I don't think you got to worry about that one. But if he were to fall, then yes, they would be smart to inquire. What if Calvin Ridley was the reason I was losing gambling on the team? We'll see. Maybe. That'd be funny if you guys started winning now. Do we get Niners and Browns this year? I don't remember which divisions play who. So, I do not know. They can't go... Well, not necessarily. I mean, Jawan Taylor only has 1 more year left. Walker Little hasn't shown anything. And Ekwonu could always play guard for a year. So, even though Ekwonu's less likely with the Cam Robinson deal, that doesn't mean it's a bad move. I mean, if I was running the show in Jacksonville, he'd be the player I'd pick. Oh, they have Johnny Hekker. Oh, that's a good matchup then. Matt Ariaza and Johnny Hekker. Yeah, you guys did play the Rams, so chances are you play the Niners. It could always mean that you guys finished... No, they didn't finish in the same spot in their division because the Browns made the playoffs and the Rams sucked. So, yeah, the AFC North does play the NFC West. Oh, Nick Adams' mock draft is the pick that the teams should pick tonight. Okay, I guess that changes some things. Yeah, this is just gold. That whole thing is gold. Oh, he had Tyler Linderbaum at 3. That's gold. Final play of the quarter, if they get it off, which they do. Tua's doing the Dak Prescott special. He did for 63 yards. Nick said the Lions will walk away with perhaps the greatest draft steal in years with George Karlaftis at 2. How does that make sense? How can you be the biggest steal in years and be the second pick? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't add up. He said if Aiden Hutchinson were a Bosa, he'd be LeAngelo. Huh. That's a take, all right. Nice field goal. Houston should pick Linderbaum just to piss off Garrett. Yeah, but the Texans fans don't deserve that. They deserve better. First point since before. I thought it was 7-7 after the first quarter, and you guys scored early in the second. Still, not a lot of points lately. Lions picking the true steal and Britton Covey at number 2 overall. I find it funny that I have not heard of this guy until an hour ago. Which I guess makes sense, considering he's a 25-year-old, 5'8" slot receiver out of Utah. Walker was Nick Adams here is referring to Traylon Walker. He was a former high school basketball player who was guarded by some to be more impressive than LeBron James. That's what he said. That's also a take. Will Drake London fight for extra yards when the game is on the line, or will his liberal California upbringing keep him from reaching his true potential? This is too funny. Kyle Hamilton will bring strong Christian leadership to a locker room still recovering from the toxic presence of Deshaun Watson. Just pure gold. San Francisco's offense is not doing very well right now as Love is sacked by Osa Odigizua. Cardinals have 3 sacks today. Niners have none. Britton Covey is a Patriots-like player. How many white slot receivers are they pick this year? Because they're going to have a lot of options. You got Covey, you got Kyle Phillips, you got, of course, the Alabama man himself, Slade Bolden. Alec Pierce, even though he's not a slot receiver, he's still white. The Chiefs are among the most motivated teams looking to trade up. That doesn't surprise me at all. Because they have a ton of day 3 picks. So they probably should, if they can find a good deal. Petition to get Nick Adams on the set with Eisen and the rest of the crew for the draft. That'd just be pure gold. Beats game would have been better. I mean, maybe. But, I mean, this game's close. Even though neither offenses decided to try. After the first couple of drives where both teams scored a touchdown, I'm thinking, oh, wow, there's going to be a lot of offense today. Obviously, that is not proven to be the case. Not that that's a wholeheartedly bad thing. Yeah, at least it's close. I mean, this is still a close game. That one is thrown away. Per Nick Adams, the pick, Garrett Wilson. Since losing Tim Tebow, the Jags are in need of a field-stretching playmaker. Yes, because Tim Tebow is a proven weapon. The only weapon Tim Tebow thinks he has is the power of Christ. Wondering how you score 38 points against the Ravens. Probably because the Ravens' defense has been pretty bad this year. That would probably be why. As we get another punt. Oh, it's a good one. Down at the 12. Nearly a one-up punt. Will Calvin Ridley have the Mike Williams effect? That'd be funny. Although, unlike Mike Williams, Calvin Ridley's not going to a particularly great team with a really good record. But that'd be funny. Time is ticking. We sit at 2:49. Arizona's defense needs a stop. They've gotten a stop every drive except for the first one. That each year with it. I guess, I mean, that's not a large sample size, but I guess you're not wrong. There's a good throw for Vincent, so that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. This could go either which way. Arizona leads by 6. San Francisco has it at about midfield. Jordan Love is sacked. There's a good start. Quinn Miners is hurt, so San Francisco has to use one of their timeouts. That does stop the clock, but if timeout is now flushed. It's 3rd and 13. They got it, but he fumbles it. Oh, man, they turned it over. We'll see if this play is reviewed. But it looked like that was a pure hit stick animation, so I think this play's going to stand. 85. I don't know. I'm used to thinking that's Kittle because he wears 85. No review yet. That looks like a fumble, all right. Wow. So best case for the Niners, they get the ball with like a minute left and no timeouts with bad field position. We'll see if Najee Harris can end the game a little sooner. Chris Archer just threw the baseball at 2 straight hitters. Did he get tossed? Cole Kmet, that's who you had. That's right. Arizona owning San Fran as pre... What are you talking about? I don't think that was ever a thing. Did you guys ever win the division in OFL 20? Did you ever win the division as the Cardinals in general? I don't think so. All right, so there you go. The Cardinals do get the... I had EA... did you ever win that division, yes or no? Answer the question. Oh, they added on a field goal at the end. Huh. What, is time expired? Why? Wait, what? I'm so confused. Oh, those are only the plays that we saw. Yeah, I made a field goal with 40 seconds left. There you go. 0-3 in watch games. Oh, they never put my team in the poll again. Jordan Love statistically was a little bit better than Tua. Although Tua had a good game on the ground, so did Najee Harris. Nick Chubb was pretty quiet, -1 really good run of 23. So if you're able to limit Nick Chubb, you're probably going to beat the Niners. He had 3 sacks. I mean, that shouldn't be a surprise because he's damn good. But shout out to Emmanuel Ogbah. He's a machine. You would if EA wasn't lame. I don't know about that, Chief. I would say my teams are a little bit better. No bias. All right, let's get to simming. Keep in mind, this is the only week we're doing today. I didn't see any scores. All right, here we go. The Giants had a bye week. The Huskies had a bye week. We're off to a flying start here. The Jaguars beat the Wizards. Look at Jacksonville. I think they're now 4-2. I think the Wizards would be 3-3, right? I think. C.J. Stroud's really coming into his own. He started off a little bit slow, but he's playing pretty well as of recent, and he outperformed Tom Brady today. Tom Brady. I meant Patrick Mahomes, damn it. Derrick Henry did Derrick Henry things. We'll leave it at that. 2 touchdowns for Kadarius Toney. Wow, the Jets are really that bad. They're really that bad. Good grief. Elijah Chisholm's played well this year. That's the strangest part about how bad the Jets have been. Chisholm's been good. Hell, Jonathan Taylor even played well today. This team is just depressed. How do you lose to London? Oh, that's why. The sacks. 2.5 for Odafe Owe and 2 for this guy, Kenny Mays. Oh my God, we won a football game against a good team by a lot of points. I'm shocked, but I'm not complaining. Malik Willis played well again. He outperformed Deshaun Watson. Nice completion percentage. Antonio Gibson scores twice. I don't believe it. We won a football game against a good team, and our defense wasn't total butt cheeks. Watson got sacked 5 times. Who got the pressure? 2 for Garrett, 1 for Queen, 1 for Clark, 1 for Jelani Salami. 2-4. We're back in the right direction, baby. 7-10. Here we come. Ooh, Carolina got pummeled by the Tigers. Chicago kind of needed to win here. So they get back on the win column here. Trayvon Smith even came in and threw a touchdown. Huh. Tom Brady outperforms Bryce Young. CMC plays well. Mecole Hardman also plays well. New England beats the Dolphins pretty convincingly, 28-13. Sam Howell and Trevor Lawrence had nearly identical numbers. Hope the NFC West is all 3-3. We need perfect balance. Annual trade deadline fire sale underway. And you guys are going to make the playoffs after that, because that's how this works. Well, Cleveland scored 35. They took it to overtime. A lot of passing yards. So Russell Wilson played his butt off. He was excellent. Looks like it was the defense who was at fault. They got carved up by Joe Burrow. 0 interceptions, 0 sacks. Oh, my Lord. Okay, so that's why they lost. Yikes. Jalen Waddle had almost 200 yards of his own. Man, Cleveland can really use a Jordan Davis right about now. Usually it's the offense that blows them games. What's happening? The Rams lose to the Seahawks 35. Does that mean what I think it is? No, Seattle's 4-2. Damn it. I thought everyone was going to be 3-3. Perfectly balanced as all things. Oh, wait, no, the Niners lost. Wait, yeah, so the Niners would be 3-3. I can't count. But everybody else here is 3-3. Right, the Rams have 3 wins? Yeah. Kyler Murray outplays DJ Uiagalelei. Isaiah Thomas wasn't that bad. Or IT Thomas. He only got 10 carries, though. 2 sacks for Tyler Davis, a sack and a pick for Micah Parsons. Yikes! That's a blowout, all right. 41-10. 41 rushing yards. I take it that Zeke did not have a great game today. So this just looked like it was an all-around mess. Lamar Jackson was very good. Justin Fields was not very good. Yeah, not a great game for Zeke. Although he actually had a higher yards per carry than Tony Pollard or Elijah Mitchell. Kayvon Thibodeau does get a sack. Byron Jones, 2 interceptions, 1 for Young. The Saints have won 5 in a row. They beat the Bucks 31-16. New Orleans is 5-1. And Trey Lance didn't even play well. Although Derek Carr wasn't all that good either. Devin Singletary played well too. Favorite part of Nick Adams is when he said Britton Covey to the Bills, and he said he could learn under one of the best in Cole Beasley. Oh yeah, that was funny. Do you know who I feel bad for? Probably the Ravens, because their defense, who has a lot of talent on paper. The Ravens' defense should be good. I don't know why they're this bad. 2 picks for Stokes. Dublin is 3-3. Okay. Yeah, they started off kind of poorly. The Aviators, after winning their first 3, have lost 3 in a row. This time to the Chiefs, 24-10. Does anybody want to win the AFC North this year? Going once, going twice? This is how Cleveland makes it back into the playoffs again. Guarantee it. I jinxed for Ravens. I guess I did. I feel bad for the only team who lost to the Ravens. That was, that was the Niners. Oh, yeah, that was in the watched game. The Pats beat the Broncos 34-21. They score a lot of points, but they also allow a lot of points. Dak Prescott was very good. Matt Corral was solid too, minus the picks. Do you think the Bills and Titans need new stadiums? I know the Bills are planning on it. Is the Titans stadium, like, super old? I know the Bills are going to have one in, like, 4 or 5 years, but I don't know what type of condition the Titans one is in. Oh, dear Lord. After that really good watch game where their offense was great, they've scored 10 in the last 2 weeks. Youch. So the Diablos are 6-0. Bowell, Mayfield are both underwhelming. If this would have been what the watched game was look like, then we, I think, made the right choice with the other game. The Bison are 5-1. Their offense is really, really good. Jeff Sims has been a really productive draft pick. He was better than Aaron Rodgers today. Miles Sanders was very good. Kamara also over 100 yards. Big game for De'Ami Brown. Mid off between Mayfield and Boatwell. Mid might be a little bit generous, for being honest. London won. Denver lost. Cleveland lost. The Bucks lost. Geez, they won 1 of their last 5. We usually the Niners, right? Yeah. Have we gone through all these teams? Yes. Washington had a bye week. All right. So we'll look at standings, players of the week's injuries, and then we will wrap it up. So the Diablos are only 6-0 team. Saints and Bison right behind with 5 wins. And with London winning today, no more winless teams. Everybody has a win. Congratulations. So the AFC North is a beautiful mess. The Aviators have lost 3 in a row. The Browns have lost 2 in a row. The Ravens have lost 5 in a row. Cleveland's going to win this division. This is how it works with Nick every year. His team starts off slow, but his division is balls. What's good, Garrett? Welcome in. Everybody in the AFC South would be in first place here. The Bison are 5-1. Jags are 4-2. Wizards and Tigers are no slouches of their own. New England leads the East at 2-4. The Diablos are 6-0. Pioneers are a couple back. Lions still lead. Both North divisions suck. Good God. We have the best. No, they have the best point differential, but we have the second best point differential. New Orleans leads the South. Boston leads the East. And Seattle's a game ahead of everybody in the West. Garrett, yeah, you guys lost to London. London's really bad. So, yeah, you guys are elite. We'll scroll through the injuries. Was Trey Sermon already hurt? Yeah, he had to have been because they had a bye week. I think these are both not new. This one I think is new. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, broken wrist. Isaiah Spiller just looked. How do you get hurt as a kicker? I don't think I've ever seen that in this game. Their kicker is out 5 weeks with a broken toe. I'm not saying it's impossible for a kicker to get injured, but I've just never seen that in Madden. Yikes. Oh, Jabril Peppers broken tibia, done for the year. That's not good. Yeah, we knew about Josh Allen. Was Deontay Harris hurt too, or is that new also? DJ Humphries also broken tibia, also done for the year. Atlanta loses 2 corners, Trayvon Mullen and Noah Igbenogany, and that's everyone. I don't think we saw players of the week yet, so we'll do that. We'll check out the weeks 7 and 8 schedule. Then that'll be it. Dak Prescott, Russell Wilson, Eric Stokes, and Byron Jones. All right, let's take a look at the schedule. Nope, not the team schedule. I want the league schedule. I don't think you guys have any injuries. No, so Baltimore's good. And here is week 8. So, I was originally planning on having the deadline after week 9. I think what we're going to do, next stream will be 7 and 8. The following stream will be 9 and hidden devs for all the rookies. Then we'll have the trade deadline. Then we might do like the 4-week stream after that. So I think that'll be the plan here. Coming up, I'm not sure the next stream will be. Maybe this weekend. Can't guarantee, but maybe. We'll see. If not, it would certainly be definitely early next week. So certainly within the next couple of days. I hope everybody enjoyed. My paranoia is at an all-time high. We're still 3 hours away, but yeah, I am nervous for the big night. Nervous but excited. So yeah, that'll conclude it. Peace out.